Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford Maverick news and updates with another video for you. Now, if you haven't seen, I did some videos a couple weeks ago on the standard equipment and what's included in some of the packages for each of the trims. I did one on the XL, the XLT, and the Lariat. So you can check those videos out if you want to, and I'm doing this video because of some of the comments that I've gotten back from those videos, as well as what I've found on Facebook. You know, if you want to stay updated on stuff, there's a couple other sources out there other than YouTube. There is a forum you can go to and get information. It's maverickchat.com. So go in there, log in, register for that site, and you can read all kinds of different information and updates on different news when it comes to the Maverick. So there's a lot of dealers there that are helping answer questions there, and then also on Facebook there's a Facebook group as well. I think it's the Maverick Owners Facebook group. So if you just do a search for 2022 Ford Maverick, of course you can go, there's a couple different groups there, and I'm in one of the groups that has probably the most people in them. So go ahead and you can go into that group as well, and there's a lot of questions in there that people bounce off of. In fact, I got an answer about the spare tire based on another dealer, Tommy down I think in Mississippi is where he lives, where he was able to find from his Ford rep some answers to that I didn't know. So I will correct something that I misspoke on our videos on our XL, XLT, and Lariat based on some of those comments. So love getting that feedback. So if you want to stay up to date, those are a couple different sources for you. I do want to kind of talk real briefly about the reserving and ordering process. I know I mentioned this in all three of my videos for the Maverick when I did those videos, but there's still a lot of people that drop comments down there saying, are you sure you can order because my dealer can't? And so this is how it works. You don't, a lot of people are just going into the dealer and say, I want to order a Maverick. Well, they actually need to go online and reserve it, and the dealer can help you do that, but you have to set your own account up on Ford.com. So you go in there, reserve with the dealer that you want to. You can search for it, use a zip code, you can put their name in there and find those dealers, your local dealer. But once you do that, then you have to go in there and submit your reservation. You have to fill that out. You have to put your email address in there. You have to, I think, you may have to put a credit card in. Since Ford's not making you put a deposit on this, you may not have to do that, but you have to put your name in there, email address, maybe even phone number, and set up your own account. But what's cool about that is once you do that, you submit that reservation to the dealer. They will get it almost immediately into their CRM, and that's basically the customer relation management tool that they have for that dealership. And then from there, it also puts that reservation into the WebDo, so the dealer just needs to go into WebDo and switch that reservation over to an order. So you do have to reserve to do that. We're not able to do any in-house orders right now on the Mavericks. It's only customer orders. So that's what you'll need to do, is set your reservation up. They can switch it over to an order at that time. So go in there and make sure they're doing that. What we're doing is we're contacting the customers back almost immediately within that first hour. Our BDC gets that reservation. They make sure they get to a Maverick specialist, and that Maverick specialist reaches out to the customer to do that order. And then we can receive that order. If you want to do a build and price, if you know how you want it built, go in there, send that over to us, take that into your dealership, and they can order your vehicle the way you want it ordered, with what equipment you want, what engine you want, on all that kind of stuff. So that's how the ordering process goes. A couple of questions. We're going to talk now about some of the things that was not mentioned in some of the videos that I did, and one of them was the cruise control. So on the XL video, I did not mention cruise control, and that's because it wasn't on the order guide. I tend to only talk about things that are on the order guide, not things that aren't on the order guide for that particular vehicle. And so I did not mention cruise control whatsoever on the XL. So a lot of people ask, what about cruise? You didn't mention it. That's because it's not available. So on the XL trim, it's not standard, and it's not even available as a standalone option either. I think this is I think it's a bad move for Ford, because a lot of people are like, I'm good with an XL if I had cruise control. It has everything I need. So I don't know why they don't have it as a standalone option. Make that a standalone option. You have moonroof as a standalone option on the XL trim, but not cruise control. It does not make sense, but you will have to go up to XLT at this current time to get cruise control. So that takes you into that $22,200 price range plus the destination charge. So that's I think it's a mistake on Ford's part, but for right now, they haven't updated us any differently, so you'll have to go to XLT to get cruise control. The flooring, did not mention flooring. It is not mentioned anywhere in the order guide what kind of flooring is is on the Maverick. Tried finding some videos. I tried finding all kinds of things out there to find out this information. Still waiting to get back from my Ford rep. He's reaching out to someone to find this answer out for us. But I think I've come to the conclusion of what I think is standard equipment. So again, this is my speculation. This is what I think I'm right here though. So on the XL and XLT, if you look at the standalone options, you look at the floor liners as an option there. So typically on the Ford vehicles, a lot of the vehicles will come with carpet, with the carpeted mats. And so then when you want to add floor liners now, what Ford's doing is if you don't want to use the carpeted mats, you can see an option for floor liners without carpeted mats and floor liners with carpeted mats. So you have that option to go either way. Well, you'll notice on the XL and XLT, there's no mention without carpeted mats, which tells me carpeted mats will not be standard equipment on the XL or XLT, which probably means they're either a vinyl or they're some sort of a rubberized flooring, because you would no need to have a carpeted mat down for that reason. But if you notice on the Lariat order guide, or when you go to Lariat on the floor liners, you do see Lariat says floor liners without carpeted mats and floor liners with carpeted mats. So that tells me carpet, and if you check out this clip that I got from a video on some of the, you'll see the floor liners in there, but on the edge you can see carpet there. So I believe that carpet is going to be standard equipment on the Lariat trim with carpeted mats. And then on the XL and XLT, it's some sort of either rubberized or vinyl flooring. That's what I think. There's no clarification on that yet, so don't take me as a word if you get yours in and it doesn't have the rubberized flooring has carpet instead. So just take that for what it is. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think I'm right in my speculations on that. And from some of the clips that I just showed you there, you can kind of see that you can see there's no, on the one clip that I have where they were in an XLT Maverick, from what they got a chance to look at, and from Doug DeMuro's video there is where I got that clip from. You can see along the edge, I don't see any carpet there. It does look like it's some sort of inside molding of some sort, but you can't tell because they always put floor liners on every media clip on every vehicle. So let's talk about the seat backs on the XLT. So this was some confusion on the build price. So I mentioned in the order guide that the XLT comes standard with the middle backrest that folds down for an armrest, but it doesn't show it on the build and price. But it is listed in the order guide, and we had someone at the Barrett-Jackson auction with an XLT Maverick there with the luxury package. And in that video clip, he was able to get inside before they brought the ropes around when it was first put in there, and they were able to look inside, and you can see that it does have the flip down armrest on the XLT, so that will be on the XLT trim. A couple questions on the 400 watt outlet as a standalone option. So you see there's a $150 charge for the 400 watt or the 110 outlet, 400 watt outlet. And if you click on the eye, you can see in there it does tell you that it gives you the outlet in the cab behind the console, not in the bed. So that when you're paying for that, you're only getting the outlet inside the cab, not the outlet in the bed. If you're wanting the outlet in the bed, I believe you have to get that on the XLT luxury package or the Lariat luxury package. To get that outlet in the back, the standalone option for the outlet does not include the outlet in the bed. So just to clarify that. Now let's talk about the spare tire. This is where I was wrong on my video. I mentioned, for some reason I was thinking somewhere out there I saw where the EcoBoost didn't come with a spare tire. That is not true. So you get a mini spare on all vehicles, XL, XLT, Lariat, all of them come with a mini spare as standard equipment. You do not have to upgrade to get a mini spare anywhere on the vehicles. But there is some clarification on where you get the full-size spare between the hybrid engine and the EcoBoost engine. So as part of the Copilot 360 package, as well as your XLT luxury package, you see full-size spares noticed, and then also beside it, it says standard on the 2.5 hybrid. So that is confusion. Some people think, well, that means that the hybrid comes standard with the full-size spare. That is not true. What it's saying is that is included on the hybrid engines, but not on the EcoBoost engine. So we actually did have someone in a Facebook group that was another dealer that had found that information out from the Ford rep. So now we have clarification on it. Mini spare is standard equipment If you want a full-size spare, if you get an luxury package or the Copilot, you're going to get it on the hybrid. But if you're wanting an EcoBoost, you'll need to add the standalone option for the full-size spare. It's a $115 option. You'll want to make sure that gets ordered if you're wanting that full-size spare on the EcoBoost engine. And unless if you go up to the Lariat luxury package and the Lariat trim, I think it's included on the EcoBoost engines with that package. Now, other than that, if you listen to this and said, that totally changes my order. I ordered an XL thinking it was going to come with cruise control. I need an XLT. I need the cruise control. I want factory cruise. I need to change my order. Can I change my order? Yes, you can. So scheduling does not happen until about August on these, so you can go ahead and update your order with your dealership. So go into your dealer and say, I want to change my order. I want to update my order. If they tell you they can't, they're wrong. They can't update it. We did it today. In fact, we actually changed an order with that spare tire confusion. We did change an order in the dealership. So you can change it, you can update it. I did on my Bronco order. I put my order in January, and then in I think it was June, I noticed my vehicle hadn't been scheduled to build yet, so I changed something on my Bronco. You can change your order up until it gets to tell your vehicle is scheduled. So even once scheduling starts, if yours hasn't been scheduled, you can't update that until it pulls that order. Once it pulls the order to build it, then you are stuck. So you can change that order. You'll have a couple months here. It looks like you'll have into August at some point to be able to update your order before they start being scheduled. So go into your dealership and tell them you want to update it. That way it keeps you in line too of where your order is. So if you've already submitted your order, maybe you submitted your order like when it first came out that first week, you're going to get one of the first Mavericks. You don't want to lose that spot. So you don't have to do another reservation and do another reorder. You just go in there with your current order and just change it. So I know kind of went over that a couple of times, but I want to make sure everybody's clear on that. You can update your order. Also, a deposit. Heard some people talking about their dealership requiring a deposit. Deposit is really up to the dealership. What they want to do is their choice. Some of them are requiring a $500 deposit, some $1,000, and some like us aren't requiring a deposit at all. So we decided to forgo the $500 deposit we normally do on most orders on the Maverick. So we are doing it a little bit differently on Maverick. We're telling people no need to put a deposit down. We just feel confident that if that Maverick comes in, you decide you don't want it, we know that vehicle is going to sell. There's nothing crazy that you can build on the Mavericks. I mean, a lot of them, some people looking at a hybrid, some at an EcoBoost. We're going to be able to sell to both of those real easily. If you get order an XLT with a luxury package, that's not crazy. We can sell that. You get a tow package. Again, there's nothing really out there we feel like on the Maverick that's not something we can sell to somebody. And we'll take that inventory. So we're not requiring a deposit here at Long McArthur. So at any time, if you're wanting, if maybe you have an order at your dealer, you can switch your order over. So if you're struggling with your dealership to submit your order, or maybe to change your order if you want to change it or anything like that, and you want to switch over to us, we are doing free shipping. So we do ask you to finance the vehicle with us for at least a couple months and get the free shipping, and we'll have it shipped right to you. So we do ask you to finance it with us. But if you want to, get it from us, we'll do that for you and help you out with that order. The link down this, you check that link down the description on this video. And you can also go to our website on our Maverick page under the new inventory tab. So click on new inventory, go down to the reserve your Maverick, click the reserve now button. That'll take you and put us in as the reserving dealership. If you want to do that, you can. If you want to switch from your current dealership to us, you can do that as well. I'll put down in the description the customer service number. You just call that number. It should be the same number as it was for Bronco. We had a lot of people switch over to us during the Bronco reservation and order process. So you can switch over to us at any time. Just call forward to the 800 number and just let them know what you need to know, what dealership you're switching from and what dealership you're switching to, and you'll need to know your reservation number, which you can get that when you go to your account on Ford.com. So here's actually a clip of how you get to your account on Ford.com. So once you're logged in there, you go to your accounts and you can see your orders and your reservations. You can see with my Lightning and my Bronco orders and reservations there on that page where you can see that reservation number there. so that you can go ahead and give that number to the Ford customer representative. So, but you can do that. So I think I've covered everything in this video, and I'll keep doing other videos to find out any more information, keep you updated, put it out there on YouTube, and I'll also share this video on the Maverick chat forum as well, so you can check it out there, as well as maybe even on the Facebook group, just so people know some of this updated information. So again, there is some confusion. Even us as dealers, we don't have all of the information, and some things Ford messes up from time to time. They will admit that, and so there's some things that are missed. Hope you liked this video and hopefully gave you some information, and don't forget, subscribe to the YouTube channel so that way you can get notified next time we have another video uploaded to our channel by hitting that notification bell. That way when we have another video or more news about the Maverick, as well as if you're interested in any other Ford videos, we do these complete guide walkarounds. We talk about all the standards as well as optional equipment, kind of like I did for the Maverick. I do that on other vehicles. We have some coming out on the Expedition STX package, as well as we have one coming out I'm working on the Escape SEL trim. Plus we have a bunch out there. Check it out on our YouTube channel. But also every Tuesday we do a Tech Tuesday. So we would cover some of the technologies that you'll see in the Maverick in some of our videos, because a lot of technology is available right now in other Ford vehicles. So you can check out our Tech Tuesday every Tuesday at 6 o'clock Central Time too, just by clicking that notification bell on our YouTube channel. Drop your comments down below, smash that like button. Love getting that feedback and the questions there for us, so we can keep this conversation going on the Maverick as we get more excited about them showing up this fall. And don't forget, you can find us on social media as well. We're at McArthur on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, so you can follow us there. Until the next video, we'll see you later. Have a great day.